Action, action, action. Yeah, viewers, you are welcome back. No, you were waiting for us, so we have to welcome ourselves back into your screens. Forgive us. Yeah, your light in ebon and kakra. Fine. And into we are back here. We have been talking about this issue somewhere last week and this week in Yano. Ejinemu, the online banter. In fact, it's not really a banter, but it's some kind of exchange, comparison of outputs between the former mayor of Kumasi, Mr. Sampain, and the current regional minister of Ashanti region, Dr. Frank Amakwine. And my good brother, Mr. Kobe Houston, was throwing some light as somebody from the source. Kobe,
Okay.
please, let's go.
Nti ye de nyame asese asaba back. Nti me ka no. Na enye so ka no in a way so Dr. Frank Amakwini social media so no hu. No ka de edi no fel.
Is that not allowed in politics?
No, you see, undi yonko fel. You can disagree with
When you know young,
you know whatever it is. It's undi no fel. Who disagree? Person or yen niyama. Challenge or criticize his competence. Niyama or ye. But to say so, or no, in your social media, sure, MPP, we Afro Barometer, me say Afro Global Info Analytics. Why? Or see, 50% of the Gen Zs are NDC.
50.
Yeah, 50%, and 20% are MPP.
Okay.
Do you know what that tells you?
Yeah, there are a lot of young people are
attracted to the
NDC compared to the MPP.
Because the NDC think that they think old fashioned. Almost think it is a Sampain.
MPP phone.
Yeah, because you see, and memory, so up to now, so who name say social media is everything. And then thanks to social media, there are TV stations like you.
Yeah.
Who are not the traditional TV stations.
We don't need radio, we don't need television.
But as can social media and can what mean say
that's true.
The investment to be a TV station and can you be
yeah. No, Sampain was not attacking social media usage.
No, I'm saying that he doesn't appreciate say the original minister. It was social media.
Maybe he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
If he does,
he does because he himself is on social media.
See, if he does,
may not be very active.
No,
almost every politician I know is on social media.
If he does,
yeah,
you appreciate the fact that what the man is doing on social media is not fun.
Do you follow Dr. Frank?
I do. For me, let me just make my point and get there. So in all this, you must appreciate that most of our youth are on social media.
Yeah, that's true.
Today, did you ever think say TV station crap say or streaming live? No, that a traditional TV station, TV3 so me streaming live.
Yeah,
GTV so I am streaming live.
Yeah,
UTV says I am streaming live.
Except maybe their news.
CNN is streaming live.
Yeah.
Al Jazeera is streaming live. Yeah. But they are TV stations. Okay. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Because people don't have time to sit by a TV to watch. They have work to do.
Yeah.
But they have time to be on their phones.
Because it's portable.
Yeah. It's mobile. Yeah. It's movable.
Yeah.
So if by now as a political party like MPP does not know that Dr. Frank Amakwini is using one of the best tools in the world to make NDC attractive. Before Dr. Frank Amakwini became a regional minister, he was all over the social media.
Yeah. But he wasn't that very known.
No, he was known. Maybe you were not following him back then.
I didn't say not known. So not very known.
No problem.
Compared to
becoming because because of what you regional minister.
Yeah.
And what a campaign.
I remember.
Yes, ye campaign.
Yeah.
What do you say? Be do time be no. Nientia NDC for so one ye be fast social media boss. We saw that the traditional media was against us.
Until the latter part of 2024, yeah.
The traditional media was against us.
Maybe you were not ready to pay.
It is not about not being ready to pay. They were just against us. Everything we say, no matter twisted.
Oh, but
what not here? And one year who say, "Challenge Crawford way, I see a fan another way." It's a President Mahama Oben who ya after that social media no address here.
I want us to end on this.
So you let me come there. So
okay.
Me person me chere say social media the NDC for the one ye di agro.
All right.
Na hwede Dr. Frank Amoku yi ni ye.
Mhm.
Onko ho keke o.
Mhm.
O ka kire omo hwe ne say.
Mhm.
The Ashanti regional minister.
Yeah.
Mo amu Ashanti region.
Yeah.
Umpote ma wo no wo de ka
When
kire
your
me.
issue be
This should be na wo.
he addresses them live.
Say me solve it.
I get that.
And a day na e ha wa e wa Ashanti region na ofu say the authorities have to know. Question ben na wo a opese odi bisa me. That's power getting closer to the people.
Yeah, I agree.
So won't TSS as a politician now. And you are ridiculing yourself.
Sa no ye na some pan ka say media social media TikTok na mihuna. Is it not confirming?
On TikTok no hu na social media nkwa no. Or can what's a metimi aka asem bi a kire wo.
Any day me
hu. Feudie.
Yeah.
No.
It's allowed in politics.
Wait.
This is not a holy saint man we are defending.
Well, nobody
has been jeering at almost everybody on social media. He picks on people like that.
Oh, yenkasa.
So what is so about him?
We are not saying
anybody champagne.
No.
A man joke.
Oh, yeah, no, say.
Yeah.
Then no, yeah.
It's a question. It's a
now, let me come there. Then no, yeah. Person be champagne say. Or no, he was a regional secretary for
about 12 years before he became.
For 12 years.
Yeah.
And now we are regional secretary.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo buy in the first time. Or do we a member
Abattoir.
Of Abattoir?
Yeah. No, it's chief executive.
The second term, not yet chief executive, he was
Managing
a member, a board. It's no, men kasa or no chief executive. Or ye member, board member of Abattoir.
Make us a managing director for Kumasi.
No. No, ye nam Abattoir.
Said the weekend, yeah. That's all password this.
Me fancy no. Abattoir means a one you kum ne.
TikTok means social media. Yeah.
Then second term then yamiya wadum.
Yeah.
And na
oh
yo. Okay. I mean one. Yen nyina ya no ba mu bi o se o. Akufo-Addo ni Sampa ni na ndi ni. Because Sampa was a regional secretary.
Yeah.
Oni na ndi ni.
Yeah.
And na nyamiya adum and ye ma o KMA boss. Sampa in country ye den no ye as a KMA boss.
Okay.
If you are name I'm a far
Adokro
Kumasi City no ko kejeti ade na ye.
Yeah.
Kejeti was clumsy.
Yeah.
Onye na dey say no make sure say kejeti na ye kama.
Yeah.
We ye we nyina be di 4 years.
Yeah.
Now,
can you try and answer his question? What is the original minister?
Oh, catch obi so ye. Then who then are we? No.
He was a
No. When you call for equity,
of course,
you must always come with a clean hand.
Yeah, that's true.
It's what will be so be say. Then no ye no. Then na wo.
But they were not the same
platform no so no. Oh, my way. But once when Timmy and
well, he's a former. This is current. Can we be current about him?
Or no, can ye regional minister? Or no regional minister? No, someone no. Samuel Semens, I don't know ye.
That is a former.
Or no, ye manu TV or ye repa manu platform. Okay, it's a video.
And that's what I found it.
I don't know what good you offer.
Honorable
Samuel Semens, ye manu platform. Or you repair man a platform. So on can near MPPI.
I'm waiting for you to tell me what.
I'll tell you, don't worry.
No, we don't have to.
When to me and Kashi, it is uncle. They have no moral right to come and ask saying this for my day.
All right.
But don't worry. Let me give you what Doctor has.
Yeah, a few. Just a few.
Send the
Ashanti first is already mentioned.
Send the American. No. Mekacho say, then Jumana regional minister cry regional minister AOBA. Or no, coordinating all the municipal assembly and district assemblies.
Yeah.
About the region.
Yeah.
Because you saw them, sir.
That's his primary.
He sees to the security of the region.
Yeah.
It assume any security ha.
Yeah.
Any baby ebe ma bambo wansem aye paramount no. Ono na kita no.
Yeah.
Ono na chair those resec.
I agree.
Because what in America. It is a next one who say armed robbery a call from Ashanti region. One will say accident level are come from Ashanti region. One will say light system all over the place. Ashanti region is being light up.
Especially street bulbs fixing.
But see, it's been light up.
Yeah.
Yeah, lighting everywhere in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
Because of security.
Yeah.
Because of that man. Afe mamimba niema bia regional minister ye.
But because of the move, no, Sunday man bear me and some boy. Says some or no chair regional.
But Samuel say Mensah for nene omo year street light no adwuma. Almost say for 5 years.
Cry be
a man nye adwuma anye da.
To us now come.
Ope so na wo de ba.
To us worry ni what the to us.
Ono akasa de so dark.
Ono akasa de defend nye really to us. To us.
Wow, odi wonua edinkra. Na de bia musu se Kumasi ayesum, Kumasi ayesum.
It's true.
5 years.
He didn't do anything about it. Just continue.
It's mama in control. Who say for many years airport runabout ni kwan ya wo airport ho ni. Na a whole airport u be Kumasi a u fi Kumasi airport ba. Runabout na u be dru no.
Amina as a porto.
Amina wo. E wo kra ye time
about ni finfin.
E wo kra ye time. Dr. Amaku yin ba ya the first thing is no. E so beautify ho. No ye kwan yi na ho ye kama.
Ancient Mary na se ho.
No, enche Kumasi mayor ase.
Okay.
Ase ho ye asokore.
Yeah, something. I see.
No, ye. And now we control airport wa. E kama.
Yeah.
What can say social media the bridge kese bi aba ye fe no Kotokrom. What can say about social media?
Death trap.
It was a death trap. And you just bridge keko. E bridge e ti se kwan. E wa.
Yeah.
Ye sadie no. And ye bie ye. And no cry ma deputy road minister ebaye Alasan Sumini ebaye bebie sa kwan no. Construction of the first college of health at Dromboso.
Okay.
Construction of multipurpose TVET school at Trepatre. Me pato ko wasisi obehu. Construction of a 400 capacity female hostel at Agogo Nursing Training College. Me pato dualization of Adasukwa to Ahuju runabout Asukwa and as Ahuju runabout to Santase. Me nwe kase yo si o e honom na ejuma me pato when ejuma e koso wo sa kwan so.
It's intensive I kasa.
Me pato when ejuma e koso.
Yeah, it's intensive. I don't know about now, but I think they are still there.
Okay.
Asukwa
from baby Bonsio for bi one.
Yeah.
Who say you buy kwan no mu. Enti ya feeling ho. Who say na ho ye amana.
So we talking about quite runabout to Santasi.
No,
from
I'm talking about
the Ark building.
The Ark kwan na wo cause Ahuju runabout.
Yeah.
Who say amana bi da ho.
Yeah.
Ya feeling ho nyina resistance e be ya no double road.
Wow.
Feeling both sides. Ya be say ya double roads kwa ya dualize kwa na akosi Santasi runabout. That's the plan.
I see.
It's about to ko say here edwuma e koso. It's men nka say edwuma bi ankoso. From Ahuju runabout e kono. Ya ye bibia wi a na na ma ya sase a ye nuano ma omo ton cars wo sa kwan no. So say sa kwan no so omo ton cars wo ho pa. It's na na ma ya sase a ye yi omo nyina e de akọ ho. Me nua ka say o say a JICA program. Iti enye onwanwa say Sampan say omo atena so 8 years to implement a JICA program. Omo intimi a implement. Iti omo no mo ye bibia na e koso no de omo aye wi. What na so 8 years. When timi anya grant bia amfa nye kwan
e bia omo be kona na grant.
Obe kona. It means that
2016 before the president Mahama be kona na car power badge buy. And
we pay for it. We did everything.
And you could have
JICA for crime bar on the side crime ye niama. And when they said they have a memorandum of understanding.
So he was lying.
But the regional minister admitted to the fact they started
the
process.
I'm not saying Mrs. Awuni Obinya memorandum of understanding.
So he even admitting that let us give them the benefit of.
We are not saying anything, but I'm saying that are you not surprised that MPP are tenaso for 8 years in Ashanti region? Then no mayewa. Then no mayewa Ashanti region. Sampan etiminya the audacity. Ebiso obi said then obi aye. This Sampan minimum a very level-headed MPP.
Very.
But assembly oha ye bisa.
What is
one year be no to be so be.
Now
Now one party promising a whole Ashanti region. 5 interchanges captured in all the budgets read by Kenoforiata and all of them. Most of them buy 5 interchanges. Not even one was even started or completed.
Yeah.
It was a nipano baby so be said then no yeah. The way the so what was interchange na sia. On say nkrebi ye art bi wo.
Yeah.
Onim say SHS for visual art for. Onim say sa kind of project no.
Yeah.
E bi na akufado de man e baba won cry.
Yeah, creative as well.
Say on fanye interchanges no. Onim ahia ye tu aye.
I don't know.
$21 million.
Dollars.
And ye de man akufado baba.
$21 million.
$1
Paint bridges.
Yes, to paint
the interchanges.
Visual art for
AMI
free. Now I'm so happy about Kumasi people. Nkrofofa wa no mu cho musika.
Yeah.
Nkrofofa wa no mu to aduane mo no mu to nsu.
When mobilizing nkra no.
Dr. Frank Amakohim.
Yeah.
Yes.
As part of the Ashanti Fest.
It's part of the Ashanti Fest.
That's nice.
Sanya man nyina nkora yi won say no ma showcase. At least obi ahun say nkora yi
for years to come they always point to it.
Yes.
Your time in baby sad design.
What in American say? It is say whole time kura ko for the money baba. $21 million.
We can authenticate that.
Oh, you can please.
Oh.
You know say
is there?
You know say me.
You have it.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. Master,
I remember saying it was indeed put out there.
Yeah,
21 million.
We could
they came to refute to say even that amount was even less than 500,000.
Was a contract awarded or not?
No such contract was ever awarded.
My brother.
Was the interchange pinch or not?
No, listen. So over interchanges I paint here. A lot has been paid. Mahama 1, they did bus branding.
Bus
for how much?
Bus branding was 3 million.
It's a visual art form work and you don't
shift the goalpost. If you want to tell me what I'm telling you,
can you see people can do this?
Crazy. What you say we your research? So person who refute you be allegation as some or can now what me categorical catch and say as some or can in no career. The best you can do for me on this show is to give me evidence of what you are saying say enya no correct.
Yeah.
But you doesn't work like that. Burden of proof doesn't work like that.
No.
He who alleges must prove. Oh, now I say
no.
Yeah, friend said
no.
We want to see the contractor. I heard that 21.
I will see.
Protective. 25.
Have you said okay?
Virgin.
Okay. Me brother me here $21 million.
I cried 25.
Thank you.
It was put out
But
there.
there was no story.
Yes.
Just 25 million.
Yes, it was given to the daughter. She gave it to the President Akufo the money babas on yes I interchange, you know.
I don't think it was true.
It's true.
Virgin, let me rescue you on the burden of proof. Burden of proof can shift. Whereas the person has been able to prove say this thing exists.
Me ma come say
and what can I ask him?
And I will say
you who alleges. He alleged.
I am not alleged.
On can answer. He's alleged.
Me alleged. Me come as some.
What kind of statement of fact?
Yes.
No.
Make a statement of fact. It's a wrong. Actually, the entire no correct. And my different story be so. As some prince kai enya no correct.
Please continue.
But until so obey anu.
Okay, let it slide. Continue.
Until so obey anu. Men can't tell me say enya no correct.
Yeah, go compare.
It's in near regional minister here wo krom ha no. It is visible for everybody to see. Send your carry no, send your yen and yama on your hand time. To some former regional minister or your hand time on any party for school feeding party for women organizers of MPP for banning our regional office. Or true no to them. Very arrogant person.
A 24 man.
A 24 but no we are school feeding people.
Yeah.
There were school feeding program, and all of them were MPP women organizers, constituency women organizers.
Let me save him because he hasn't done anything to
we are comparing regional ministers.
I get. Well, we are not comparing.
We are talking about regional ministers.
Bibi nkoye wo region ni mu dia regional
minister
bibi koso wo DC ni ho I know the DC ni na abo no modern. What kind of analogy is that? And then more of
I was only trying to save
Kwasi me can say me pam to MPP for die who Kwasi as a media person you have every right to want to know what the regional minister has done.
Yeah.
any other person has every right. Ghana Nibia will every right. But Mr. Minuanum MPP for Enkanka Sampai. Then the regional minister Kwasi Mensah. Ye bisa wo cross and name just 5 projects and why you Ashanti region. Muntimin Kaye. Na me Minua Afari Military Hospital. Afari Military Hospital, the contractor is not doing anything. The contractor is not bigger than the state. If really we had paid the contractor, he can never decide that he will not finish the project. Akufo-Addo Basono, at what percentage in the project in the Jan? Now a president I bet now for 8 good years.
Where's the old quadra?
Ashanti Region, when si hokra Ashanti Region almost to Abama hospital no te. I mean, control the plan of President Mahama at that time was that me person me making sure say me ye as a regional hospital. You see, Ashanti Region, Muni Regional Hospital. It's no see Sevilla, no see Konongo District Hospital, no see Afari. Send a bay obey ye pressure free Confanoche so. Now Confanoche na ye old hospital no. Ni ye see the fufro. That was the plan.
Even at that time, that was when Kumawu also came in.
Yes.
Conversation that Kumawu, Sa regional, you know,
Kumawu Eurojet.
There was a contention between two.
Maybe also,
You know,
was
people
not
from
It
that
was
side.
Eurojet. Kufuor's bed.
you see, you people when we talk, then you say Eurojet. All the
It was
Eurojet,
Kufuor's bed.
Ote, all the Eurojet projects never got financing from anywhere.
Okay, Prince, please hold on for a moment for me. But we wanted to be factual on our program because we are current affairs. Jan Kroma Akufo-Addo, president's daughter, denies receiving $25 million to paint murals in Accra. This is graphic story dated 3rd November 2022. That should be 4 years in November. And just about 3 minutes read, but I'll cut it short. Ms. Jan Kroma Akufo-Addo, the daughter of President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and CEO of the Creative Arts Agency, says she has instructed her lawyer to seek legal redress over reports that she was paid $25 million by the state to beautify parts of Accra. The allegations, which have been widely circulated on social media, stem from claims by a social media commentator that she was paid $25 million to paint murals in parts of the capital city. In a statement responding to the allegations, the daughter of the president described the allegation as a fabrication and added that she would seek legal redress against persons and media houses that published them. More or less.
Did you see any legal action?
I don't think so. Maybe the people stopped.
So there was no legal action.
Maybe there was no contract.
But there was there was a contract given to her.
I want to take it.
So
I don't want to take
no,
it
you see,
away.
you cannot say a person was seeking legal action.
Yeah.
Microphone can someone seeking legal
Oh,
action.
well, forget about the legal
You can
action.
deny
First
it.
of all, she denied it.
No
That is
problem.
not true.
I mean, but media ni Emma hope they say you use a visual art student from our
Clever.
from our SHS.
Clever. You don't pay for that.
We don't pay for that. In fact,
to paint.
we give them morale.
Paint.
They say the way they are on social media, they are streaming live everywhere.
Yeah.
And people are seeing them. And
Yeah.
no grandma say, hey, cause me here, Krano. Who say you them book visual as well?
Aside that in the crown, was said be almost one exposure to the
Yes.
national marketing.
It's a the person me can say. The person me can say regional minister or boy juma or ye juma. Ni eso ye biano or ye. So who ya e bia na won person hu. So who bisa from akoma mu so person hu a that one is okay. Let me ama usa niema na o ye no. But say MPP for on be tag no any or your regional minister or no de bia or TikTok or your TikTok minister or your way or your way or your way. Ye de hwe e ho na youth no wo. E ho no mu di o magro. E ho ne ye be ko ne akobisa youth no say den na mo pese ye mamo. Ni aye na ma mo aye de. Say you to feel part of him. You have no idea the way you to pen us him. Because of say or making himself available. Na say mo say men say na obeko obe feel kra na obe making himself available. It is yeah. Amamo na ye bu no. MPP fo ntimi embu mind na Ghana fo yi omo free ho. Onyo mo no ma be kire amamo.
All right.
It omo mo nsua say ne ye bu mind.
Okay.
A wo di omanfo no eka ho.
Okay.
Na mo bu mind eko. Sa de ye no.
All right.
It Dr. Frank Amakuni will still be on social media.
Of course.
He will be there to address the people, take their problems and solve them for them. That is what we are doing for the people in Ashanti region.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is the voice of Mr. Kobe Houston. We call him the Virgin Prince. He is part of the NDC communication here in Ashanti Radio. We have some engagements on our TikTok. Grofo Eniabre, and Omo Abadi, and Sempi Abeguya Chapman Jr., Timers Official, Big Quaps, Chapman, another what the baby, I'm and then Jessica P269. Let me read you. I say I need a serious relationship from Ghana. Jessica, I said go am right to you. We are not my inbox. Why? CJ Crow, this is Nah, I think Chapman is saying, please, the NDC man should stop making noise. Chapman Jr., KNUST are more than capable. KNUST is capable of what? Maybe I missed that.
Mass branding.
Mass branding, no.
Visual way.
Oh yeah, they're more than capable. I agree. NDC man, no. Obwa they are they. It wasn't even a contract in the first place, so why are they pushing that narrative? True, that was just a social media comment. I think it's Kevin Taylor and the conference. I don't think it was true. A lot of things were said around that time that are not true, and no matter how well it stayed, it does not mean it's true. Like Haptel Baumia selling Haptel. Now Tiana is here before you can say Nana Granda Koto Jacuzzi. Would you never want to do a national or not? Pano. Here for Nana
And then jacuzzi.
and then
Cheapest.
They took over the castle Mahama to Dubai.
I will Dubai. I mean,
Dubai is
we can say here for them was a kick at
Throw challenge to them. Some of us will feel Dubai. I'm
Mukuta foot to number.
Tombra near first canon. My number is Sanamami.
Because is saying it wasn't even a contract in the first place, so why are they pushing that? Okay, Chapman is saying the social media minister no, chair. Big Waves, senior KBM, Timers Chapman, Master, the man is doing the most. So Chapman, a Timers official is all behind Dr. Frank Amakohine. But the MPP members from Togo, what kind of mindset is that? What? A lot of engagement on TikTok because they are fascinating. People don't take their time to type on TikTok. And you see, also Facebook and so, and I be away. Hopefully next week you come back live on Facebook. Why they saying pay the cocoa farmers and stop the noise? I feel so. Morgan Shorten said, and oh, please, oh, not a husband for me, right? Hi, what I say? Hi, and we cry, you know, when they move in person. There, we spent about 1 hour talking about this issue. I want us to move to a very substantive issue,
Yeah,
which
that's true.
brought Mr.
Yeah.
Kobe Houston into our midst. So, Mr. Houston,
No, I want to listen to you first.
you want to listen to us?
Yeah, I want you.
I think we have
Oh, I have
from the
listened to
engagement you had with me.
but I want to listen to my brothers.
Oh,
first.
very well.
So
Then
that
we
when
all
I'm
give you a
answering-
bit of
when I'm answering, then I put everybody.
Okay,
together.
then maybe I can cap it up for you
Okay.
because we're having some challenge here. When the issue came, CJ takes issue with the fact that there are some financial considerations. I mean, financial burden on the country, whether or not it is his brothers or whether or not it's his brothers. And I feel, he questions the propriety of it. That why your brother? Because I had nepotism near the idea of politics. In other places they speak against it. Yeah. They don't see why the country can hire you a proper presidential jet and they still want to use your brother's own, even though that is not sanctioned by the state. In case the military now engage your brother not to go and hire any other. I say I have brother arrangement, So now what name will be up and run a president job of what they call. And then we're also looking at, and then from my side, I was also looking at the repercussions on the brother himself. Ibrahim Mahama being the CEO for EMP and EMP being a very viable, aspiring company right here from Ghana now, or interest in a lot of other, mining concessions. Let me put it bluntly. No, say or yeah, BBC yeah, or Chinabi, Ibiana brother and president. Somebody will come. He may politicize his whole company, and we all know how some of these things happen when a businessman become politically exposed. And I was also throwing the challenge on EMP that EMP has been facing liquidity challenges in Ghana. No, not liquidity per se, but ability to raise money from Ghanaian banks simply because of the perception that he is exposed politically. Arrangement. Then I quoted the Constitution 284 that talks about conflict of interest. And you can't tell me there's no conflict of interest in this. This is a clear case of conflict of interest because that man is interested in many, many, many concessions in the country. And you being president, giving him this kind of acquaintance, even though he's your brother, it just drops all doubt and then makes it glaring that this man can have practically anything that he wants. Because here is one man who used his first plane to bring back the vice president and then also take the president to Ivory Coast. He buys a second plane and the president takes it to Korea on an international trip. This is somebody who has the president and the vice president in his pocket. And you may choose to take it as it is. But what is your opinion around this?
I'm sure my brother is.
Oh, and my summarize your money. Yeah.
So what?
So,
What it means is
Fine,
no. Oh, okay. What it means is that all of you.
Yeah.
This is your viewpoint.
I was a bit engaged.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Chidi, what is your
Just
for the sake of
my view was that I was not against the president using his brother's jet.
Okay.
But for prosperity was the posterity's sake. Because
I mean the other side. I mean the other side. Yeah. I mean this side. Yeah.
We saw what happened at some time. And the replication and your mind. It's never me say you be let the states know what is involved. Documented evidence.
Yeah.
If it is say, jet in free Ibrahim Hono, or catch say, obitua we the insurance you pay. Pilots no cost what you are saying, see what you are there state in here to your fuel, documented, signed by him and signed by the states. Send a bear or China sim, so make could do say, for the sake of honor, integrity, and the Dutchess in meeting. Sending Yanaka opa.
Yeah.
Omanuchiaka.
Okay.
Now on directing this one could
Okay.
Send a baby who are free insensitive because I didn't this is not the first time he is lobbying for the Dama.
Unfortunately,
it started a long time ago. And what can I be do this time? Just as some now bedding. I be sure. It is if you want to be at the safer side and can option who free sign menu. More funny jet in the menu, pa.
Uncle Hamby.
And I say open it on high.
All right.
Non Jinisika.
CJ, would you
be a
please
documented say or
take
high.
a seat and then tell us what you also think? You heard the CJ Zukai and Afe and killing my.
Well, last week I made my view, enjoy something new. What I said, and they said, to what extent, and I was a whole state like Ghana, it's now say Niska, the moment an individual is so powerful, so rich enough, so on a sponsor president of a republic. What is
and theocratic.
No matter the good intention, no matter they are being brothers, no matter it doesn't sit well as a nation.
Yeah,
we know the repercussion of friends say by election. If any, I mean, the cost involved should anything happen to the state. So they say, and now I was saying, said politicians, mukebibi na ugufia, just apologize as regular relationship. Ono obati, oni bemati, obey mistake. Now you mistake now, also apologize. Yeah, mube piles are one day na ma best. Then we be have an aquan. So anti-politicians, we any party saying yeah, and you also bound to make mistakes.
Yeah.
So they say, and someone who could do to Abraka Kafa jet in the crack.
Say,
pristine, it was in pristine condition. Jetta wasn't a short distance. It took all these years. Until the last time, a man, 10 years, 5 years time, maybe break it down. What I say? Until there was no need to any political expedience. And I said, you can't some money the eye there. And I your friend say, that your Bugana for say, this time and some at this point, who say it wasn't right. I mean, I wasn't going to apologize and say, oh, Jet, said the president, Mahama Ka said, if you don't know what it takes to be a president.
Yeah.
What in China, if you say, Emre, Maybe people were feeding Okujeto with wrong information.
No, President Mahama himself also.
I understand that. Meanwhile, Ghana Armed Forces for now, Ghana, your friend said, the Air Force who were in charge of the jet has already said, say jet in it. To the sense, say, Obi Timi Kasa jet in your friend said 3 engines. What I say, how can you be this childish? What I said to me, the medical can say, and yes, say, your President Ibrahim Mahama as a private citizen, or some stake or mine him. See, I damn mine see I can. Acquire some bebre, what I say, a bimujidi say and Paul deserve me, I'm a so deserve it because then Tanahama 10 be a brooding, but you go in Fanco. So what I say, but Busa won't say, not other indigenous phony how comes to be competiana. But see, people are saying, say, maybe probably by an associate with ne brother and teen when you are mines. Is also quite a quantum. Black voter or black voter about also by investing 1.2 billion. How can you tell me this? So what is
happening already?
What from the 1.2?
And they see what the name
who is behind the 1.2?
Well, and then the EMP as a company.
Black voter, how much did they need? It took them how many friends say?
It took them a lot of years
to get that money. It was 100 and something million. It was not even up to
most banks in Ghana were not ready.
They can't. They know the risk involved. One bank per bank says can now who default the bank is over. So what from the 1.2 billion that you are going to invest?
Maybe he sourced it from outside.
So what I say? Until front that opportunity now, maybe they could have also come in and they are very competitive for friends of that nature. But again, deserve it. Over Ibrahim Mahama all over the years now as a contractor, subcontractor, he deserve it. And then we've been told, Krampo say, most of their friends say, drilling underground works in Ibrahim Mahama EMP was doing it. But see, because of jet, people are reading meaning into it, which is unnecessary.
He owning the jet today, we can't cough.
No, the jet that President Mahama is using.
Yes. Come on your picture.
Okay. So I've listened to all of you, and I have a fair idea. Many are the Metieno or Kesbin. So I want to start like this. This conversation about that Okujeto lied about
the condition of the affairs,
the condition of our presidential jet.
Yeah.
Where is that coming from?
From me.
That Okujeto lied?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said it was in pristine condition.
Yes, because it was.
Where is the jet now?
No. Let me.
As at the time, President Akufo-Addo.
No. As at the time, President Akufo-Addo was a president.
Yes.
As at the time, Okujeto was speaking as a ranking member on foreign affairs.
Yes.
The plane was in prestige condition.
Yeah.
And then if you go to Parliament, the man who sees to the prestiginess or unprestiginess of the plane, which is his agency under him is the Air Force.
Yeah.
The defense minister came to Parliament.
Yes.
And he was asked. He says the plane was in prestige condition. The only reason why President Akufo-Addo was not using the presidential jet was that he didn't have a place to refresh himself. Refresh himself. And that was where we said he wanted to bath. He wanted to shower. Because he said if he was going to a meeting or free meeting, I mean, or free meeting now, or person or jare no ye no ho ye ansa na wa committee ni direct. Ye plane is a jare ni bibie ni munti no. Enti na president ni use. He said that in Parliament.
I see. But as to whether or not it was in pristine condition.
No, he said it was in prestige condition. The only reason why it was not used is that the president was not able until me refreshing who it was a plane.
It's not a bad reason.
That's it. It was a very bad reason. That's it. Another TIS who said a prestige condition. Ye ko UN General Assembly.
Yeah.
Now upon we are not President Akufo-Addo ye presidential jet no. E di ama upon we are rente no. Eti ye ba UN General Assembly no upon we are na di ye Ghana presidential jet no e ba UN Assembly.
I see.
E na ye di no. Ye president no charter plane buy.
I see. Same
assembly. It is a presidential jet no was on in good condition.
And then we are doing.
And then we are there no use echo around.
On the one jare.
Another person was somebody who said the technical advisor to the vice president. your friend Gideon Boako ono na say oye MP e water no
something yeah.
Or say President Akufo-Addo your presidential jet no ni nine wo wa into ultimate stretching ni nine. It's all on this. You just go and find out.
Like Akufo-Addo nine wo wa. The nine ye hu ye. And ye bisa say na upon we ani President Akufo-Addo one ewa. It is Obi Katro said the plane was not in prestige condition. Yeah.
And the panel bois per the record am put am out.
Very well.
A bon crofodin.
Okay.
Nitiwu in parliament. To bet me Google.
What did you say
about the presidential judge in parliament?
Yeah.
Man Katro said upon we asusu ye the same plane now you see President Akufo-Addo so use no ye the man no ye the renting no and I know use. It's after what in common.
Mati.
Say Okudjoto never lied.
I see. Can I ask you another?
Go ahead and ask.
All right. So where is the plane now?
The plane is in Ghana.
Why?
It went for send a friend repairs and maintenance. Sesiano, who's a plane about 30 years plane.
Yeah.
The lifespan.
Yeah.
About 25 to 30 years.
I see.
As at the Sesia Yakasani the plane no I can't 4 years pe. Enti omo share plane no so. Air Force for advice President Mahama say bano say who come long hauler untimi use that plane say ye bia who come Nigeria Liberia
plane and is what that war
presidential jet no
President Mahama so ka say betumi do akọ wiase baby
e pa ocho sa tam na ne kasa
betumi do ko
right now the plane no lifespan
yeah
25 years to 30 years and now make us say the lifespan aka 4 years pe.
Okay. From now.
After the time I near Kasa President Akufo-Addo time in 2017, 2018, not the lifespan no name.
And that was 2022, 2023.
Yes, even President Akufo-Addo the Oba Yerukwade is our presidential jet when you use that.
Now President Mahama buy is our presidential jet.
They use we use couple of times.
President Akufo-Addo use you 1-2 times.
It's yeah Kasa asem no ne pese ye kire ne say. Now presidential jet no at that time the near reason omode ma enti a on use no say one you say the 9 word. Secondly you say jare nim enti President Akufo-Addo decided so be rent plane
even when his
own plane was in prestige condition according to his own minister.
But it was in pristine condition.
What do you mean by say jare nim? Plane be the jare room.
Oh, but for a presidential plane.
No.
No, I'm not talking about all planes.
Please, and your all planes in
please. I mean well.
No.
I mean well.
Wait. The prestiginess of a plane is not determined. Say Jare woman, I said.
Well, you are right there. But if I am considering a presidential plane,
and we are not saying it's a president, a binding to Yaoka and a watch charter plane. Uko hotel, uko da hotel, Jare. It is a awful say Jare and so
there are some trips you may have to bath on the way.
And I'm saying that it doesn't matter. And yet
don't worry. People say who say memo ben and now who ya a President Akufo-Addo say he wanted to bath in the air. That is why he was
a source.
Source from where?
Then please, you may draw us back.
Yes.
He mentioned it.
I have given you a source in Parliament. Hansard. The defense minister Kokawa Parliament.
Need to.
Yes. Okudjoto Ekasa Assembly Kokawa Parliament. So or your research.
Okay. Now I can add more.
Okay.
Dominic Nitu, as former defense minister.
Thank you.
Primarily defended President Akufo-Addo's use of expensive chartered private jets.
Because the source better now, okay. Because Google AI,
yeah.
okay.
Wait. These are not for nothing.
No.
No, Google AI. News outlets.
Wait, there's a reference in there.
No,
like this Ghana web, you can
read it. No,
looking at Google AI.
Google AI
picks from
everything.
Aha.
Okay,
no. So what do you want me to? Okay. So okay. In arguing in 2021 that the official presidential jet Falcon was unfit for purpose because it lacked adequate amenities for a head of state to bathe or refresh during long trips. That's the Ghana web I know to or Mickey. He argued that a president must travel with dignity. Now, the key details. And then me back maintenance and when you know, now, former defense minister, this is Ghana Web article dated 23rd January 2025. Okay, you wait.
End what is awesome no. So okay, say lack amenities be to say bathing ni asefo. And one amekai. And one amekai. So there was no question about say it was not in prestige condition.
Yeah. Wait. Double standards be here behind you. Tiha was say former defense minister Dominic Nitu, this 2025 story, has disclosed on the floor of parliament that the official presidential jet, the Falcon, was in good condition.
Thank you.
And serviceable for use by President John Dramani Mahama. This is 2025.
Aye.
Addressing the controversy surrounding President Mahama's use of the Jata private jet owned by his brother Ibrahim Mahama in Parliament on January 22nd, 2025, Nitiwu expressed strong disapproval of the government's decision to use a private jet, while the official presidential jet was available and ready for use.
So if
I got see who say we the answer what you say. E payback.
Oh,
What you say? It is an e can ya. Could you to say good the any use. What you say?
About your time and document need to work as he was speaking his capacity as a defense minister.
No.
This one is
No. I'm not talking about the
first one
2021. I'm talking about the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not this latter part. Latter part in the politics no here.
The first
That
one,
one you can go politics.
Okuye to doing politics.
No.
Because he said he
Yeah.
sat on Joy and said that the engines are two. If
Me
one
pacho,
is at
me pacho,
40,
me pacho.
the president
Okay,
can travel
now
one.
let's get some key details before we continue.
Okay.
Key details around Dominic Nitu's first statement in Parliament as defense minister. Jet maintenance and suitability. In 2021, Nitiwu stated that the presidential jet could not fly for long distances without stopping to refuel,
Facts.
making it inconvenient for the president's travel schedule, as mentioned.
Oh, Kwasi,
Wait.
just end there.
Yeah.
Refueling doesn't mean that the plane is not good.
Because you may have to come down. Refuel. Before you continue.
Doesn't mean that
I don't know. Remember,
wait, ask him.
defense.
Refueling.
Can you wait?
No,
a
one,
bit?
the cost effectiveness
No,
of it.
ja.
Baby, I'll be landing there. I have to
Refueling
pay.
means say plane no a fuel asawum.
Yes.
And because who call long haul.
Yes.
At the same what to car. Who
Now, conquering. Now, what do you
what
conquer?
fuel? And also so it's just a plane.
Totally
I
different.
just know
Okay.
cars no.
Okay.
Totally different.
Second one.
Aviation and then
What do you mean by aviation? Do you know that what do you say Kumasi ha? Yeah, me say beba be refueling center.
Yeah.
Place be call now omo do ha na omo here refueling. Omo si wa omo fueling no more say
Relax. Relax.
Why are you making such a statement?
Wait, the second point is this. The second point is that he argued that the safety and comfort of the president are paramount,
Can you imagine?
justifying the hire of larger aircraft for international trips. And then the last one, the backlash. The stand spark criticism over double standards, particularly regarding the high cost of travel to taxpayers.
Okay.
So that was.
So everyone will say the technical ability of the plane.
But it's-
And no your question. They are questioning so called long haul. I don't know Gina baby fuel.
Abra Obenya baby, I went to Kwasu fuel.
And no the capacity of the plane. That be who got the comfort. And I make a say no more the gyria some bear mu. It's only ma so person who at the frontier sa statement you make here no found expression in the kind of jet omo call high.
Yeah.
The kind of jet a president Akufo-Addo call high here no. Nipa no here plane describe it plane is a penthouse in the sky.
Yeah.
Why did he describe the plane like
The
that?
topmost of all private
Thank
jets.
you. He had everything.
Yeah.
Bathroom, king size bed,
Yeah.
queen size bed.
Yeah.
He has cinema
hall.
He has
Conference
everything. You can't comfortability of the plane now.
No jacuzzi crowd.
There will be beer room. And you can say, oh boy, mining car.
Yeah.
Because there are lesser planes are bet higher. Then this year that time was not so also won't pay presidential plane now. You could go for relatively cheaper plane. Nanu mamima example. Nanu your vice president ekosa no ho yare wo UK.
Yeah.
Oba no na jata plane no eco service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on him plane na ye chata $4,000 per hour plane. President Akufo-Addo plane no na £18,000 per hour. That should tell you
The
the
difference.
expensiveness and the degree of comfort and then what's happening.
Then I think Ibrahim Mahama waived it so that he brought her
Yeah.
on his plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iti me pa ocho ye ka asem na. Enye say ye ka say President Akufo-Addo need rights says on person who use the presidential plane na ontimi nkochata. In the first place, say presidential plane no tiapo. It is a must for you say eso we use because a taxpayers money ni editor ye for your use.
Now you are coming home.
It is a one use who bo manika.
Yeah.
Say tiapo nkwa de na bibia nsay wo ho a. Na one use who bo manika.
All right. So now akoya bai.
Uko chata. Esa we chata plane at least. Moderate kakra. Can wasem.
Wait. Now
in common that was how the Nkomono echo ye. Nti enye se ne NDC for na so kujeto. Na satama no lead that conversation. Near time President Akufo-Addo say because niema no kan nyina no na make angeli. O say president plane in Tiapo. Na so the same plane in Tiapo no wo de ama opon wi a wo de nam wi ase.
A wo nwuye.
O nwuye. O say plane no onaiwa. Wo so opon wi ane wo na opon wi atenten ne wo President Akufo-Addo tenten enye pe ono opon wi a wa che wo ono use your plane no wo say wo de wo use plane no they were just justifications to live ostentatiously who say President Akufo-Addo ope akesesem ope niama
wait I don't want you to repeat yourself too much.
Okay
now the plane the Falcon no e was system no man
okay say amaminka ni aba
okay
ni etia President Mahama use ni brother plane say Air Force for na be catch President Mahama say President plane no see ade it mean too quantintin be abu
adentia
because the lifespan of the plane no we are no
I see
aka 4 years no we
the 4 years almost will 3 years so go between the twa
no want me fin twa because especially o call long haul want me
adentia
ena me catch on no say see no the capacity
plane no a best spy 4 years to come not now
also in car and other things moon say case be expiring date say it means say echo about 4 or 5 years to the expiring date now how they so te with phones so
the same plane now could the two cars as a plane engines near me say ba kokore
also it is costing the state to maintain that plane more now.
I agree.
Because the lifespan no
we are paying.
No problem.
And it's there. So why is the president not using it?
I'm saying that when the president goes to African countries, for use.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the first trip to Ivory Coast, what the Jatan Koye?
And I make a choice that time.
Alassane Ouattara.
No. That time Africa ni aba. Because Africa waba. Waba there, I saw we ejishemu.
Where the way we you know has been there all this while.
What say what take you over presidency? Then you start driving the cars that was left behind by your presidency.
They didn't go anywhere.
No. The BNI or the National Security will do their own investigation. And see, say, even studio work, so the more before so manage here.
Or basis and
the stress be beer intact.
Now I'm called dinner by
me paucho. Then American. It's Satam the use. It's
the African country be no the call.
What they call a lot of Gambia, or
Tanzania. Last of Tanzania.
What they ban inauguration or there be no mass.
Yeah.
If you all use Jatan a coy, if you so use Ghana plane on a coy.
That's all. Use Jatan more often than
no problem. Satam now or use Jatan.
That's a problem. Don't say
as some may catch on now. Satam now you buy and use Jatan. It's because now Fen and National Security are running the checks.
Well, running by Okoye.
Already we started using the Ghana plane.
All right, by Oko Korea, we're finding
no, and I make catch say Air Force a barbe catch a buying say a buying plane there was is an me for Oko Korea because a long haul. A buying you have two options. You can decide to go commercial and do transit because you need straight flight to Korea. Or you can decide to rent. These were the options available to.
So why did he decide to choose?
So listen to me.
Yeah.
The President Mahama decided to obey using in the plane. He said, one, as Cecia making a buyer crash a top plane. It's on the manufacturer with the manufacturer or more manufacturer. By November, a presidential plane.
We have paid about 60%.
No problem. It's by November. So between now and November, no, it's all mampeni too quiet. It's so too quiet. Option is say, obeti by commercial. Commercial no depending where
commercial should be out of the question.
No problem. Who person rented jet?
Yeah.
Jet no President Mahama so me me our jet. Niameto aye full. Any me landing baby
charges here me call hanging fee.
No, okay.
I just want to hear here.
Originally, okay, say it's free.
Oh no, but near person
when
can
you was
say.
pushed further,
Oh,
they had to bring in say,
It's a plane.
It's in London.
Oko high plane na. And you mo to full amount. The plane is given to you by an hour. You have to 18,000 pounds per hour. Una fueli. O landing site. Una ye bibia. Omo de
as a parking space.
Yes, as a landing. You can't landing na. Ti say na oko baby a wa parking. E ti say na wo renting Pajero wa. Driver no nye una utua ne car.
Yeah.
But una be tough fuel.
All right.
Yeah, rent. What's our renting car no?
Let's continue.
Sanity.
Continue.
E no si o. Ni nyina no me hwa me bo manika.
Yeah.
Me nua wo plane. Enti me nua de nia meto aye fuel. Eni baby a me kokọ parking.
E kana obebo man no. Is it to the sense of managing this country?
Oh, you want niema bebre betimi dey exercise kana ye.
Like
you want niema bebre betimi dey exercise kana ye. Because so if you so call rent even $5,000 per hour.
Yeah.
Okodi Korea off for how many days?
About 4 days.
About 4 days or almost 1 week.
Yeah.
Say sikana betimi dey aye bibi.
Bibo.
Me ba so mama wie.
Mate dey okay.
You betimi dey aye bibi.
Maybe
oh, dey ofu say sika bi anye sika ma wa. Yeah, sika ma ye.
Wait. We are building.
It's betimi dey aye bibi.
Okay.
Mr. Wo on car say President Mahama car say obe use ni brother plane no forever. Yeah, crap plane.
Yeah.
You two a car by November mu na bedru krom ha.
Okay.
There will not be any need for even using his brother's plane when our own plane is in.
Of course, yeah.
Because what in America?
Yeah, I agree.
But for now, na ni brother plane in ni ho na or call log haul or sa person will save your money sika. Any asif for there or say me brother will plane. Let me use you. In any case, yem fambra. Ne brother ya can answer me. The friend Ibrahim Mahama. Pepa ocho so when you zo ne brother plane na. O person ocho say when you zo ne brother plane na. Bibi a ope wana na buy mu no ontimi nya na.
Wait.
No. Maybe some question.
What was my question? Am I mean no?
Just answer me is yes or no.
I can't give you yes or no answer. If you want a yes or no.
Making me point. Pepa ocho mami making me point we. Na bra. Ibrahim Mahama ye can answer me. I told you be Ghana for ye nyacho. Nyacho in a sense say.
Wait.
Mami we in common. Mami we in common.
Wait.
Ye Ghana
for conversation here.
Oh yeah, we are having a conversation. So let me finish.
Please, wait.
Let me finish.
Wait.
Let me
I
just
don't want
my
us
point.
to discuss Ibrahim Mahama as a subject.
No.
He is not the person of interest.
We are discussing Ibrahim Mahama and his brother.
Wait.
And his brother using his private jet.
I am the moderator.
Yes.
I am not interested in Ibrahim Mahama. Not now.
The plane belongs to who?
Wait. The plane is in question because of the president. Wait.
If it is not the brother of the president, who cares about what plane he's using?
Wait. Where? Mr. Kobe Houston. President Mahama issue here coming right now. Say yes, be president or yeah president of this republic. And ni prayer plane so mo me no or made them one munsi from cry and can phobia. Wait. There is I said that there is everything wrong with that arrangement.
Tell me what is wrong.
Wait, I'm telling you. First of all, it's a clear case of conflict of interest.
Of what? What interest?
Conflict of interest. Read my lips. Conflict is in the Constitution.
Okay.
Article 284.
So
let me read for you.
Okay.
Article 284 of the Constitution is saying that. Say we be or my official of mine we are a friend in Ghana na. Adie bia obeya edi wadwuma no ebeto nchiwa bi mu ama obi anya bibi aka. Se ne papa mu se ne boni mu. Enkanka ne boni mu no. Sa ade no ese ojaye. Ade na ye president here. If you have it you can set it for me. It's a very one statement. And so that I can make my point. Ade na ye fa omampanyina Kobi ye etam no free ni demu. Se chenchira on free baby a no ne dan a wasi up for the comfort and then the privacy no metina baby a friend say Jubilee House. Ade na ye koto ade omampanyin be no aba oman mu a onika. Enso ye man parking cars nyina ye to oman cars e pe oman driver e man chuno. There's a reason for all of that. Including even an ordinary DC year, sebi ye na tikruma na na to spa. And ye bon this way DC year. Wompo we si abrosan obetu ni fie akwotena baby a friend residence ama akwotena ho because that is the rules of the game. Abrochre for Prince William and Harry, they are brothers from the same mother, the same father. They are all praises, but one is more important than the other. And there are certain things that the state will accord William, they will never accord Harry. And are we there?
Yes.
Yes, please, you can read for me.
Article 284 of the 1992 Constitution stipulates that public officers must not place themselves in the situations where their personal interests conflict or are likely to conflict with the performance of their official duty.
Exactly.
Okay. So
first of all, the
is
personal
likely.
Yeah.
okay. So
On the way I'm coming on part of the president, he is not only jeopardizing his brother's company or his brother's interest in the country. He is actually making mockery of the situation of this country. As if the country is so broke that we cannot afford a plane that will befit him. So he's meandering his way to use his brothers. Who advised him to do that? Because when he said his security people came to him, they did not give him the option of choosing his brother's own. They gave him two. Either you go for commercial or you go for rent. This arrangement with the brother is not a rent from this country.
Okay. So are you done?
We can continue from there.
You see, one thing we must understand, that conflict of interest. Whose interest? Is it the brother's interest in
both of them?
In what?
Especially the interest of the person of interest to us is the president.
What is President Mahama's interest in his brother's company?
Yeah. What our interest is in President Mahama alone.
Yes, your interest is in President Mahama.
Yeah.
And President Mahama that you elected.
Yeah.
Is saying that.
Yeah.
I also have an interest to protect the public purse.
Yeah.
I don't dissipate the public purse. The constitution, the same constitution.
You could have waited.
Oh, can you listen
wanted
to
to save the
Please,
public
can you
purse,
listen to me?
he could have waited all this.
No.
Because some president don't go anywhere.
No.
It's true.
The president has a work to do.
What work?
The work includes traveling to other countries.
We didn't vote for him to travel.
No. You can't
How can
say
argue that?
The president,
if you are traveling,
it's
a serious argument.
Can you let me make my point?
I'll make your point.
Who says that the president cannot travel?
We can.
So then why are you saying that the president can
but if it's about money and saving the country,
I'm saying
then
that.
if you are serving me and I am saying that, wait. We have been talking more than I am.
No.
Wait. I want to say this: that if I am sending you, that I will send you to say this palace, and I want you to use my V8. Now, say, Miura, V8 in the Boboka, me. I am trying to tell you, say, you are not being respectful, or you are not even trying to save me, my coffers of anything, because there's nowhere saying that Ghana cannot afford any plane that the president should.
We had a president in this country.
Yes.
Just like you are saying.
Yes.
Who decided to use our $97 million
yes.
to dig a pit.
Yes.
I'm sure you are comfortable with that.
I'm not comfortable.
If you're not comfortable, we have a president in this country who decided so be use or minor yen nisika. Yen crofobiti school daimo muti blocks. Yen crofobiti etimini M1 enumunsio. Enti sika bia ye benye bia no. Say option bi wo ho ebetimi abon Ghana for sika ho ban ya.
Another option now is
President di ba ye. The first travel ye or they call Japan. Japan oko no offer send a friend commercial. Okosi wo baby kwa ni yesre ne say president say.
Who kosam? One case won kofa baby no kosi baby. Because on one ke kan ntino. Eh dey so kwa kofa private jet.
Akosi eso mama no si. Akosi yes so meaning so we are very interested in this topic.
I am.
And I'm saying that mama no si.
Yeah.
President no manage a coffers. Coffers na manage no eye nyema bebre. Not just about check or travel.
Yeah.
President bi enye so wo o man bi mu a na ne nkrofo eda se bio omo ne mo na enum nsuo omo ne o enye amenka se ennyina nsi. Your interest should not be your comfort than the comfort of your people. So President Mahama say yes me family plane for the meantime una wo fu say enye no mami come on, no. Ni awo ye no asa wo mama nkasa.
So be ma kasa.
Mama tia say nye. Yeah. Iti mama nkyere me so me adwen about
it's not between me and you say and I say you. It's the constitution says.
Whose interest is this?
The country of Ghana.
And the country of Ghana no na elect president this say.
It doesn't make him above the law. The constitution is clear on that.
Akwesi, can you allow me?
What am I doing with you?
My point.
I'm helping you to make
No,
your
no,
point.
you're not helping me.
But I can't also sit here for you to just look as if say
You are not even making me.
as a to the baby and the ordering the one but this is our president for crying out loud. Everything is wrong with that arrangement. Period.
Mami chance na me come as mama lande and son wa interrupt me.
Lande.
Yes sir, me person me
You
chira
have been
no
targeting everybody.
No.
Yeah.
When it becomes too much, it is not allowed.
Well, then we continue.
President Mahama na ye voting man, Ghana for voting man. One, to make sure so our lives become better. Not for his comfort. Say in the comfort alone na. And when he has say obey president with me phone in the plane. He doesn't need to be a president to use Jata plane.
Nobody
When he
cares
was in
about that.
opposition, he was using Jata
Of course.
plane.
Of course.
It was all in America.
Even after
So
president-
say a plane in Kwandia.
Including
He doesn't need to be a president to use his brother's plane.
I agree.
But I'm saying that a ban decision taken now. Your man is out 2 minutes say, "O protecting your nyame bia, including the money that we have, our resources." Your resources, no, and you say, "Well, and I ask you, dear, say you use the basa basa." Or your president be on using resources basa basa. Until the president Akufo-Addo. About all thing I can say. Eti Omani says he can't turn new plane about the presidency, which I bet me a two no amana use.
Yeah.
But I say before Omani uses says he can before South plane the ban.
Yeah.
SME too quiet.
Yeah.
SME amount I'm mindful for ekodim komo ni pesika bro my.
Yeah.
Ni ye fa ye juma ma ye man for more life e ye better.
Yeah.
Me nua wo plane.
Yeah.
It is a me nua wo plane na se me kokko chata di Omani sika.
Yeah.
Akọ chata bi atena mu no die.
Yeah.
Me nua wo plane no die. Me family nua ne die for
It's
the
wrong.
meantime.
It's so
no
wrong.
fool say wrong.
And that's not about me.
No.
It's
See.
not. No, wait. It's not me saying.
Akwesi.
And how long do you want to talk this?
No, you are not making me talk.
No, we're having a conversation,
No,
man.
we are not having
We
a
have been
conversation.
talking. I am telling you
I think that-
no matter how
Akwesi.
you put it goodly
Akwesi.
or morally.
I don't know, mommy.
I tell one repeating wow. We have been saying
No,
the
you
same
are,
thing about
but
it.
who repeat it?
But I'm trying to tell you that
This
whole
no,
wait,
Akwesi,
wait.
Akwesi.
This arrangement
Akwesi.
is in the constitution. We quoted it to you. The
The
president
constitution
is
also
not
tells the
above the
president.
constitution.
The constitution also tells the president that he must make sure he protects every resources of this country, including not dissipating them.
Of course, yes.
It is
But
president
it's not
when he said,
beyond the country
"Say,
to
Sika wo-"
buy him
But
whatever
resource
get
asem dem will be
buy.
camp
Oh, I don't know.
resource asem you okay.
Hey.
But into government protected resources. And you see a BSM registration.
Yes, see about
Well,
yes.
some
Be on
judge
the
like I
PA
said.
so I just see protected resources.
judge
What are you
like
talking about?
Maybe our person.
What do we
Oh,
want
yeah,
because every time now so we will have another time for this. Come in, finish your point. Finish your point.
No.
Because if it is now,
You are just interjecting every little
because
point.
you are failing to see the real thing before you.
What the mommy-
You have to admit that the arrangement is wrong. If you can admit that, then you can justify. There's no justification for this.
It's not an ideal-
Let me have this quick question.
Yes.
Assuming say, Gabi Ochidakun had
Had the
enough
plane.
say on plane. It's very comfortable say.
Akufo-Addo
be use Gabi
See,
plane.
Like,
obi
Ghana is
obe-
not sure, man.
okay, mami, let me akasa.
Sure.
Obi o make his point ni bia. Maybe you won't asem na say. Who was Gabi before his brother became president?
He
Gabi.
was an
He was
astute
still
lawyer.
What astute lawyer?
I'm
Astute
telling you.
lawyer. What do you mean by
What
what
do you
astute?
mean?
He was an
Now, what do you mean by what
astute
astute
lawyer.
lawyer? He's astute lawyer. The guy is astute
You
lawyer.
asked a question.
Yeah.
So let me finish. Gabi
He was
Ochidako.
a lawyer of good standing.
Gabi Ochidako, until his brother became president, was not even able to pay and manage his own paper.
You can.
Tie.
Oh, David.
You
I don't know
can.
what to mean,
You
mami.
can.
Well, no. If you
You can.
any fast friends,
You are stretching.
One
You are stretching.
They dressing matter now.
No.
Kwame,
It's
listen.
It's unfair.
There are
man.
people-
What do you mean by saying it's unfair?
It's unfair.
But it's
No,
fair that
that-
you bring in Ibrahim Mahama. But it's unfair for me to comment about question.
No, what he's saying is the deal Okasa is unfair. They say, I say you call Gabi Abraboba ko head no beti.
Now-
So unim- unim-
That's not question the
Ibrahim Mahama, yeah, brabo, what
Obi emu say Abraham
you
Mahama.
using name matter to you.
No.
And yeah, brabo, what
No,
you
no,
top
no,
plane.
no, no,
I
no.
put it in the private
No,
plane.
no,
And
no.
the
Gabi
brother
President,
you
you say
use
say no.
matter to
No,
you.
you are just
say
being
anything.
emotional about this subject for
Secretary
nothing. I don't
Butade.
get it, honestly.
But
Say
you are
Kobe
getting
Timia.
emotional.
I'm not.
Oh, nobody.
No, I don't think he's being emotional.
He's
My
being
issue is that
emotional.
No, we
he's not emotional.
The way
He's
he
just
And stop
balances
saying
it.
that.
It makes you look
Stop
as
saying
if
he's on somebody is
No,
being
you're being emotional.
Nobody is being
it's
emotional.
a harmless
about it.
English. I don't think it's insulting.
I am saying that
you are being emotional. It's not insulting. It's drawn all over you. You are being emotional about it
nobody
because
is being emotional.
you make it sound as if say, as a omanpenino, yes, something lofty, something be and what I am telling you, everything it looks beautiful. It looks saying no moment can the best, but it is wrong.
And it's totally wrong. That I
You
agree.
can't change this.
Sincere, I'm not saying. If anybody takes this case to Straja,
Yeah.
Straja will tell you it's a potential conflict of
interest.
And they will advise the president, say, "Ma onye."
No matter how
Because
novel you
it's not
play, your
ideal.
voice is wrong.
Your point
Wrong.
has been made is wrong for you.
It's
Yes,
not an
no,
ideal.
not for me. The Constitution says this arrangement
Mepacho,
is wrong.
I could see the last time I checked, you don't interpret the Constitution.
Oh,
No, the last time I checked, you are
That's
not a
also
Supreme
true.
Court.
I can.
I'm
I can
saying that the
interpret.
last time I checked, you don't interpret the
Now who
Constitution.
does?
The people who interpret,
If you can read it, if you can read it, you can interpret it.
Yes, we all read the
No. The
Constitution.
interpretation of the Constitution
It's done by a
the
Supreme
full
Court.
That is
court.
why when you need
Kwasi.
interpretation.
Yeah,
but I'm
If I
saying
don't
that-
need it, I won't go for that.
Kwasi, what you are doing is not fair.
Oh, please.
It's not fair.
We have been having intellectual debate.
No, you are having intellectual.
I,
You must
I
allow
can
me to
only
also-
go for interpretation
Uh-huh.
when I lack understanding of it or I need deeper understanding.
You
of
think
it.
you don't like
this
understanding.
is plain
That's okay.
English. This conflict of interest thing
Uh-huh.
is plain English.
Okay,
A president should not be using his brother's anything.
okay, but Ghana.
A president
I think
should
the
not make
spirit
his
behind
brother.
that provision, no?
yes.
And one is like my president, any
Any
venture
bibia.
that is profitable.
Okay, so
Sasa,
the person say when Ibrahim Mama's plane was used to ferry our brothers who lost their life in the helicopter to South Africa to check their DNA. You, Akwesi, did you speak about it?
I didn't even hear about it.
Why would you hear about it?
I didn't, honestly. This
Because
is
it was
the
not
first
President Mahama that he was carrying to South
time.
Africa.
Well. You may say that maybe it was not put out there in public.
It was. Can you imagine? Akwesi, something that was on TV.
Wait.
Something that was being big by radio,
take my
TV.
first response. I didn't hear.
How didn't you hear that?
I didn't hear that part
Because President Mahama, to you, President Mahama was not the passenger.
well, but the president must be more important to me than all the
Oh,
others.
come
that you mentioned.
on.
No, that's
if
true.
you have a principle, it doesn't matter who is the
No.
president.
No matter your principle, the president is still the president.
Yeah, my president can say.
Yeah.
That man had the jata plane.
Yeah,
If I no more accident.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
yeah.
Any accident, I said you almost South Africa.
Yeah.
DNA.
No, no more fight jata plane.
Oh,
I didn't hear.
And no, we went to get some question.
Me just say,
Ah,
Marty,
well,
after
this one thing-
yes.
it's one
Say,
thing.
jata plane the boy.
well,
Marty Bebre say,
Jata-
Okofa vice president. I acknowledge that. Otua prayer on any prayer. Ma acknowledge me say jata a bad person. And don't
What
put words in my mouth.
no. Who say one thing?
Yes.
But I hear me.
And
one
I'm
say,
say,
you see,
Mate
you
feel
one
wo.
thing say,
Yeah.
and your President Mahama na passenger.
And you know now they come.
No, and yes, I mean American.
That because
Because this was the news available in all TV sets.
well, I can't.
It was being live.
I can't catch up with all the news.
Oh, you can't catch up with all the news.
I can't.
No
catch
problem.
up
So
with
let
all
me
the-
make my point.
Yes.
Ghanaians did not have, including you,
Yeah.
did not have any problem about it.
And that's why I'm trying to have a program now.
Let me come. Do you know that when President Akufo-Addo became a president,
Yeah.
for 6 months he was
Yeah.
using his personal car?
Yes.
Did you know that?
We
Did you
condemned
speak
it.
about it?
I did.
You didn't.
I did.
I have not seen you anywhere speak
The
about
fact
it.
that you haven't seen that.
No.
doesn't mean
I have
didn't
not
do.
seen you because I follow you.
Yeah,
As
but
somebody
because you
who
don't follow
I
me every
when
day.
when you go
I
on
spoke
Kwame
about-
Dekre show,
Yes.
I follow you.
I spoke
You
about-
never spoke about it.
I spoke
But
about-
I'm not president.
I spoke
But
about-
let me come in here.
I spoke about-
I just say, I mean, who double standard be or what he just said about President Akufo-Addo using his private car for 6 months.
Yeah.
I was following your conversation, and I like the part when you said, say your mouth, you swear you know as a government or as a president. There are a lot of things you have to take your time.
So
and look
nobody
at them.
spoke about it because
So
he was
that's it.
not any
Because there are a lot
I
of
spoke
things.
about it.
You know you.
Oh, you have to
I
shoot
spoke about
them
it.
to
Nyame
see there are no
Pesa
bias and all
Nyame
that.
Pesa
If I like the part when you said that.
Yes,
But on the other hand, we also say Akufo-Addo was using. You just want to bring it in as a reference.
Ah,
just to say
because
that
not be
it
making
justify
reference.
why.
And yes, President Akufo-Addo ye boni bia.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Go ahead with you.
In any case, was saving me here on my Nekrasika. A car, a BMW, or use it for about 6 months. And son or no crack car, Lexus buyer or start to use your money car.
It does say analogy the
And your money car.
Analogy
Your
the
money car.
Say
It's for me. Who can say President Mahama see swa no use private car bi? Okay, you say you driving no a car no. Okoto ye no ye can say no any private car no use you in opposition. People had a problem with that car so use that car.
Yeah.
I don't know use your money car.
Mhm.
Nia me pese me car ko si ni say. And now our principles don't have to change because of one person. Their principle ni different. Way their principle ni different. So who have problem with say omampeni bi use something that the state didn't provide, and then you must be consistent. When the state was using Ibrahim Mahama's plane to carry our people to South Africa for DNA, Akwesi said one thing. He didn't have a problem with that. When Ibrahim Mahama,
I have a problem now.
You have a problem now because it's Mahama.
Because no,
don't worry, it's Mahama.
No.
Don't worry. Akwesi, Mahama
intia.
Enya Mahama nka wonte.
Debbie.
Because some me wan say catch me say one thing say.
Japan wan say was follow me sir. Nelson make one dem Akufo-Addo for staying in his house one. But I can't begrudge you.
Can say Akufo-Addo house.
What's Akufo-Addo using a private car?
Yeah, private car no na me kind.
Yeah.
So condemn about the house.
I did.
I didn't say his house.
Yo, well, I'm saying forgive me.
I used the word car.
Yes, I'm saying the car. I say car.
If you condemn about his house, I know me.
I did condemn all the arrangement. And plus some DCs are not more Ashanti regional, including my own hometown DC and until residency. I did. Regional minister, also for some time, not Pastor Betina, his assigned room. I did. I have been consistent with this.
That's okay.
I don't hate President Mahama for anything.
Nobody is using the word hate.
No, I have. You said that because they are about President Mahama.
I have President Mahama.
Why? Why should I be have a
so who have problem with say president and as a brother make it available services to this nation free of charge. Now on making these services available to Ghanaians. Ministers no we now no. So I'm making the service the plane available to them. Now we need problem.
I have a problem with
the
that.
same
I
Ibrahim
have a
Mahama.
problem with that.
And I got you or River for free for us. President Akufo-Addo the $43 million got the same Odo River. That's why you are okay. How can what kind of double
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you are being emotional for nothing. Because this is emotional conversation
that
you're having. You are having a very no. You say wait. Say President Akufo-Addo could share 43 million for team. Ibrahim Mahama team free. It's nice from both sides. Because if you are President Akufo-Addo time when you will be man be a team free man and could share 43 million. But they had to be end up Mahama. He has been doing a lot of fantastic work across the country. The plane is President Mahama Nkwane, the eminent person Afro. I know some credible individuals who have been using the plane. For me, he and Magdan, they should operate private jet industry in the country. What you are not getting is what is right and what is not right. You cannot whitewash wrong to be right. I don't care who did it. I have followed politics, not just President Mahama. President Mahama, you have followed politicians, baby. Me and you, we all love spectacles. Kiestama kwaje spectacles be from a company bia onimu. I'm done with prime minister. It's an issue. In fact, the whole committee was set up to look into it. There are rules be about everything you do. It is so up to you to play with the rules the way you want it. Because say open his excellency. It watching say me yatu abama me. President say yes atu mo hwe ni. O cha atu abama me free Jacobu. Besi me dan o Jacobu. O se mere mu ko trankran. But me pass me bo man ka. Akoso light in the fridge wo kran. E dan kakraka bra me dan o Jacobu no. E do emu an matran na me di president. Me de me pese betra Jacobu. Meetings in America Jacobu. You can imagine the kind of thing that
because nye meetings were Jacobu.
I didn't need meeting with Jacobu. Any
meeting won't cry.
Well,
presidency
that's why I say you are being emotional about this.
What is Trump is doing right now? I rather go on even the first attack on Iran being monitored in his
whole house.
In fact, America can
America stage, you know.
America the Air Force no cry enough office so meet me no
so for whatever reason. But now we know say Akufo-Addo refer no car no senka enye wono an car na e bonti car no use a en kwa den ke be west. We say President Mahama na private jet bi nesi wo. And was say in between now I better for front there. I'll rather use my own because sometimes there are some trips we are probably on one the Trump jet no and echo even though he had the Air Force one. And no Bianca no plano.
No,
can you remember who
never allowed him to fly his Trump jet ever since he became president. They've never allowed him.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe
because of security issues.
Maybe another campaign.
Even the FBI.
Thanks for the correction.
Even with the FBI head, the state has dedicated a plane to him. There was a time here or fly from one state to the other.
Yeah.
And I buy and also fly echo back.
Yeah.
And they question him.
Yeah.
And okay, so no, and yet FBI Jumana he wasn't interested in that private jet because on no fan commercial flight.
President Bill's back for us. I also know so P that's a motorcade no more friends saying. envoy no sana unim President Mills. Why are they too many? I don't like that. I mean, the state had to go and tell them, Mr. President, we are not doing it for
No,
you.
in fact, he went to an occasion,
Yeah.
an event,
Yeah.
and then one fact convoy now.
Uncle.
The state apparatus has to
That's
rush in and then let him know. Say,
So
you can't
there are
do that
rules
as
to
a
all
president.
games.
You see,
So
I have listened to
Ibrahim could be
yes, I have
the
listened to
benevolent
all of
factor
you, and
that is wrong.
When Metiewa, when him said ne President Mahama convoy, is shorter than President Akufo-Addo.
No, I disagree.
I disagree. It
That
depends.
is your disagreement.
Some of them are too
There's
long.
a recent video.
Yeah.
We counted 26
Yeah,
vehicles.
some of them are long.
I think that you see,
26 V8s.
I think that mommy making me.
Sure.
No, then that's a point we are now make you.
No, want to make
We have an audience.
points beyond me.
Because I
Because you are not a repository of knowledge.
I know.
So
But
when I'm
facts are
making my
facts,
point,
comments are
listen,
free.
there's a difference between President Echo Baby.
Yeah.
Need the president on one personal convoy. You can't convoy and you
Yeah.
already call the office.
Yeah.
Eddie free the office. Eba. Who compare only President Akufo-Addo? A different from some
Well,
president.
that's not the topic for now.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
yeah,
average
let's look at-
Ghanaian Eka convoy.
Oh,
That's not what they
how
are referring
clean.
to.
I mean, come on, son.
Yeah.
No.
complain
Bobby,
again.
it's the average Ghanaian
Oh,
Eka convoy. It's not, no, maybe.
So for me, all I'm trying to say is that
Why?
waka wasam say hey, you're wrong to
Yeah.
you.
It's not to me. I said to the Constitution.
The same constitution tells the president that
I think you're very back and forth on this topic.
Yeah,
the same.
that's why I said-
No, because
I
because
we have to
president
progress.
original the same place.
We have to
Or
progress.
person may agree with him say you're wrong,
I
and
don't
I will
want
not
to
agree with you.
I know.
I think
So you must
the both
respect
of you
my
can never have the
disagreement.
same opinion on
No.
this.
Yes.
So allow
And
him
for you to
flow.
say
You
I must
also
agree with you that is
break
wrong.
Very-
No,
Yeah,
for you to say
Because I don't know what else is going on.
no.
actually.
One person may agree with you say you're
No,
wrong.
I haven't
No, I
said
don't
that.
think
That's what
you,
you're
the two
saying.
of you were very
I'm
agree
saying
on-
that.
That's what you are saying. You
Constitution
say I
says-
must agree with you. Say
I didn't
hey,
say
you're
it.
wrong.
I haven't
In fact,
said-
Akwesi, and one and now will make it point say
You
who
say-
say you're wrong.
You shouldn't whitewash what
What
Yes.
is wrong? To be right.
Yes, you say
Yeah,
that's
you
what
are
I'm doing.
telling
So you
them-
want me
And I really say
no,
to agree
no,
with me that
and
it's
what do you
wrong.
want me to do?
When you're
What you are trying to do is say I
That's
should agree with you.
exactly
And
where
stop
the right
saying what
is.
I'm saying.
Not
That's what you are saying.
No.
That's what you have been doing.
No.
All along.
You have been trying
They
to
say, allow me to make
emotionalize
my
the
point.
story.
Allow me to
You
make
are
my
not making any point. You have made that point several again.
You don't
You
determine
have
that.
no point to
Okay.
make.
You don't determine that. You are the one making us repeat ourselves.
No, you have made that point already.
Can we progress?
Point in one minute. Only point for Fulubia. Point for Fulubia.
Can we progress?
Akwesi,
Only point for Fulubia.
Akwesi,
Can we
Akwesi,
progress?
Like I said to you,
Yes.
you are not a repository of knowledge,
I have related that.
and you cannot force me to.
But you have no
agree.
point to make on this.
Can we
case.
progress?
What point?
Can we progress?
Me make a point to be a person obey.
Can we
Only
progress?
point to be on this spot. On this particular topic.
disagree on.
You was establishing
At this
something.
point,
So,
at
it
this
is
point,
relevant.
relevant.
But I
have
kept
no
trying for you
point.
to learn.
This issue, you have no point. You can learn, but as for point, I mean, who point
So you
for
let him finish with what he started.
All right. Please
You
learn.
cannot tell me that on this issue I have no point. You have the point. Speak. I will not speak again.
Oh no.
No,
I said
because
on this
one
issue.
person would say, "What are one point in 90? Can one
Let
point?
me point to Macari.
What point? We had no more being kind of point.
Oh no, so I can say is right. Now what point are you going to say?
Now my cousin is right. I don't know, mommy. It's
right, but you need-
Why expatiate?
He- he
Yeah.
was-
Why
Don't do that,
emotionalize the
don't do
story
that,
now?
that question.
I gave you
and then
opportunity.
you be so unfair to me.
Oh, you are being unfair to me
Our
yourself.
is right.
Yeah.
What mommy can you tell me?
What
Me
can-
things say you're
what
right.
can-
Anytime
what
you
can-
make
what
a point
can-
that that person will
He
be.
started giving reasons why.
Hey!
No, he was
That's why I
going.
came to my
Wait,
cool.
wait.
I wanted him to learn. So
As
that
a
I could
moderator,
tell him,
I-
ask him
What
something.
moderator? You become a panel member also. You're moderator. You become a panel member.
Of course, there's always a talking point. It's
You
no.
become a panel member. In
Yeah, who
fact,
said?
you're more a panel member even than me.
It makes the conversation nice.
No.
Oh,
Let
no,
me make
he
this
doesn't
point.
know
Let
this
let
one,
me make
yeah.
this point. Kobe,
It doesn't make the conversation.
with this our
nice.
podcast, though, we don't actually have a host, say a traditional
Aye.
host.
There's a
We
host.
make it in such a way,
No, no,
say
no, there's a
the
host.
host is
It's
part
a-
of
it's
the
a conversation.
conversation.
The boss can be part of the limit.
That is how we do it here.
Host will be part of the
I could agree on that.
Hey!
Can we allow him to finish?
Hey, hold on, near why you there?
Point in the point. Wait till I conclude. You can conclude all right, but you
Let me
can't.
make my
give
point.
by set time as soon.
Let him
Oh,
make
time they are so over 10 minutes ago, but make your point.
Hey, catch on say, who say Adiana you're right. Yate, what make it a point here, but tia, Tikran, I may request is every person. Me feel say, hey, you're right.
It's not about your feeling. It's not about your
But for
feeling.
now,
It's about what the
Let him
Constitution says.
finish.
He's not making any point, my friend. I've told you he can't make any other point.
Let him make any.
What is he saying?
Alazi,
I am not saying that it is wrong.
Hear me.
I'm saying the constitution makes it wrong.
That same constitution.
Opinion are like noses. Oh, there.
Yeah.
But maybe acrobat today or
Yeah.
Prince there or and Chidi today.
Yeah.
And we have our opinion.
Yeah.
I seem to agree with you on that. It seems Chidi and Prince are.
Chidi boom ya shortlisting. But only other wakanda obeka nyina.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But he has a point to make. Say, or no, two, or no,
it's not about no person.
I agree with you on that.
Overall,
say, if we want to say we stand on likely to cause conflict of interest there, it's not proper. But if you want to say it's proper, our audience are out there. He makes the point. Let the audience be the judge.
A different
I'm making one in area.
No, making.
Yeah, try see it.
Yes.
Make your
point. Because I was
you cut that and then post that for you. Don't worry. Make your point.
Oh, yanko na time ko.
Prince yanko.
If I'm ready, you cry.
Make your point. We'll cut that for you.
Okay, Chidi, now you can come in, and so that we can close.
Prince was making a statement that the president wanted to save us from a certain cost. That same constitution now and then argue. It is only the Supreme Court who can interpret it clear for us to understand that this is what it means, because it is not just a mere English. Or by can say be a brofun, this is how you understand it. But it will tell you say be a conflict of interest must be explained as to how to say be a okay say be a because say obi in charge then ekwa or chawadi and be a debi or the side
strings attached.
That's when that
no free lunch. In fact, that's the expression.
No free lunch. But when answer nipa no or the other man number request be being for you can't say there's a conflict. You can perceive, but you can never establish say there's a conflict of interest. That same constitution tell us say if the president is not able to take care of us, that's a welfare inquiry now. We can impeach him. So if the president has sat down and realized, say, maybe me hiring a jet can cost the nation, and at the end of the day, about affecting the finances, not about being implication. So my brother has a jet, the state will pay for the landing, near fuel or no. But my problem was that there needed to be a documented evidence to it that my brother has a jet. But for the sake that I'm now a state official, it is the national security that coordinates my Adibia maybe I'm the coordinate. They brief me as to what I need to do. Even for me to make a call, crown, unless the national security permits. And some because as a president, you can't just make any call. They need to know who you are speaking to near, Anything I'm gonna say, they should document. Say I'm taking.
President Chidi, documentation alone is not enough for the debate. In fact, there's a school of thought say Ibrahim Mahama had to buy that jet to make his brother travels comfortable. I don't. There's a school of thought say President friend said Ibrahim Mahama didn't even need that jet, even though there seemed to be a friend say a conversation say or started the jet conversation in 2024. In fact, you can't order a new jet in 2004 and get it in 2026. It takes longer than that. But again, say obetima to jet and as I can tell you 100% Ibrahim Mahama can buy that jet.
Yeah. Why can't you?
What I say, but now you can say at 284 now you can say likely. It didn't say
why
you was even likely. Say a perception of corruption. They be as police for a corruption. Because you say they are perceived to be. Yeah. They are not saying they are corrupt too. But the issue of perception the point is say even for that for anybody to think say okay Ibrahim Mahama is doing all this for President Mahama. What's the end game? No, what's the end game? Is it quid pro quo? So what I say? What's the end game? And the ma obi kura nyina nchen enkodwen the end game. Yes, actually be president. I also empower my brother to be able to be rich enough to be able to afford a jet.
It's a bad precedent, I'm telling you.
So what I say? There's nothing wrong with President Mahama ekwakofa jet to travel. In fact, a state in the state see your money nya adwuma. Yeah, show kopim se ubewu. Yeah. Or ubedu unkra na nyina na oduma kwa be fa wako. Yeah. So then
even
you are not even allowed to work, even as a friend of ex-president. There's a reason for that because per se do obiaka.
Yeah. No be juju.
So I say now nipa na be owe favor and our only nipa ni favor when it comes to say obe starts your duty then you are tempted say obe man favoritism, which is the same as nepotism near here and a friend say fellow so for no and we just don't want that. We want a situation we grow as a country, we move beyond way. Yeah. And right now you who say a bad president And then you who say be Ibrahim Mahama kwan be to atoje to. Be ya kra no, e bi aba o me anso so enua bi te hono ma. All of a sudden you want to say
onto na damfo.
So what I say because President Mahama make this statement say President Akufo-Addo ni e dan odu na ampa so o be wieska. But ni nua mo ho o betime wieska na ma. So what I say.
That's ni nua be me na nua ma.
Eti ye ka bibi say nkaye to ye de ye opinion. And yes if you say that is the right thing I think case. To your opinion, dear, me akwasi dear. If you say nkayeti hey dear, can who here say?
Because they give me opinion. I'm based on the constitution.
We are not the law.
Oh, come on! You don't have to be a lawyer to understand law.
We are not the law.
And
we can make our opinion based on the law. Lawyers may always have a different opinion on the same law.
Thank you.
And see, I think we should allow first because that's the reason he's here. Make his point. Then we post it for him.
Well, he has made all
because we have to make a friend say.
We are not here. You are not listening. He has justified why the arrangement is cool for Ghana. President is very good. He's not like Akufo-Addo. He's saving us a lot of money. I'm not sure he has any more to do. So please, let's
make his point.
Chidi, you make your point, and then let's have our last sticks, and then we go. Because Kobe was one
say Panama.
Yes. That's what I've always said.
We accorded you the respect and nobody interjected in.
Correct.
No matter the age.
Yes.
And yes, yes.
But 1 second, let me chip in. I think say interjection in our discussing the area allow because of your
you consider this to be disrespectful.
But say it too much there, then it's not allow you to
and you can agree on this platform. Was unacceptable.
No.
Let's progress. If you want to debate on it,
because
so make your point. It is. I think we can have that conversation
off
when we are done. But this time we should be allowed to make his point.
Yes, so allow me to make my point. Okay. So all the things you have said. Actually, say more person which say President Mahama dey na why you wrong. Per mo constitutional
constitution, Ghana constitution.
So yes, a conflict of interest. What would be the interest of President Mahama using his brother's presidential jet, if not to serve the country? It is the law. The law. No. You see?
No, go ahead.
See, there's something we call mensra. You are thinking behind. So I use my brother's jet. Did I use my brother's jet in the name of Ghana to go and watch Tottenham Hotspur in Spain, like Akufo-Addo did? He used his brother's jet to go and do business for Ghana. So, you see, the law doesn't just write interest. They must find out what the interest of you using that presidential jet is. Or they call you management. It's your management now. They call you no law no be who ashesa agin title. That's what we call mensra. So my using me brother plane. Yes, and kayesa o mine providing me plane no. O mine nyam providing me ye. O mine no atua car ye plane di aba. Anti sa plane ne beba no man peni eso otu kwan. But o man peni se me pese me bo o mine no sika ho ban because that's part of the constitution.
Then right now, what the president would ask and say, he should come and explain to us.
I agree with you. Which
they gave him an advice.
Yes, I agree with you.
National security clear him say he can now use.
I agree with you. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye did that. Media ne static kasano. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye eba sempa ebe chire mu say Ibrahim Mahama
he came to spoil everything. What Ofosu-Kwakye came to say no. He thought he was speaking to his kids. Because a lot of what he said was nothing. So Felix and then come to my crank. Yeah, they should rather send you than Felix. No, Felix was not making any sense on that
president. Explain it to us.
Why explain it? Why explain it? You can continue, but don't bring in Felix. He didn't explain anything. What he said.
You don't tell me what to say. I'm allowed to say what I want to say. Unless you are gagging me.
Oh, but that's my didn't say anything.
What is
you
are doing? Why? It won't
didn't explain anything.
So he
came to justify what was going on.
So whatever he
explained, that was not explanation. That was justification.
I want to say.
So I've told you that if you want to justify this to be right, I will never agree. Unless maybe
I agree, but
I can't sit here as a host and I allow people to justify what is going on. I am. I'm a host. I'm a moderator and a host. So,
So,
no, you can end. You
no,
can
because
end.
the old person
Me, yes, I'm just trying to be.
Oh, because we disagree, you know.
That's what a good host does.
No, that's not what a good host
Yeah,
does. We have all been hosts.
If
before.
the thing is right, you don't just dance around it to make it. No.
Even if
I am telling you, Prince Kobe Houston, I'm looking in the camera. The arrangement right now between President Mahama, use of his project jet, everything about it is wrong for the
Haven't
country.
you made that point million times?
Yeah. So
So
if
why
you have
don't you
any
also want to
disagreement,
allow
I will
the person to also make his point?
next time you sit here, you understand my.
Oh, you are not doing anything extraordinary. You are just being a panel member. You have an interest in this topic. Your interest is so glaring.
Yeah, well, of course you have interest in the topic as well.
So, fellas,
And you have emotionalized your
out. The arrangement, which is right, accountability, and the president man is spokesperson by us you arrangement. Me woni me are playing no. Near to a fool. Any landing.
He goofed at the first time that he came to tell us that we were not paying for anything.
Was he goof? I said he said nothing. I feel there was he came to
explain. We are not paying anything. As in, we are not renting the jet.
But later on, he came to tell us we are buying food.
And I'm saying that we are renting a jet. When you rent a jet, you don't come with fuel.
Then why didn't he tell us this? Later on, buy no
okay. No,
at first, no buy okay, or see in and to the lay Ghanaian, who can see in Chashia, it means it's not everybody that's an aviation expert. Me myself, I'm not an
to the
aviation
lay Ghanaian doesn't mean say somebody will come.
So if you tell me, somebody will come when I'm catching food in Chashia,
I was some assassin we have fellas Ofosu Kwache Mahama 1. Fellas Ofosu Kwache Mahama 2 difference.
I don't think we are discussing fellas Ofosu Kwache.
Difference. No, you brought him in.
No. I only quoted him.
I'm talking about in terms of Nejuma na warrior.
We are not
the character as
well.
No, we are discussing sir.
Chidi Kasem be say na kesa aban ba out. Ebe chere so arrangement amaye ni.
Okay.
It is say ni say e no ba out be explain here. You can decide to disagree or agree.
Yeah.
That's you.
Okay.
It's I know there me no need problem so we disagree.
Yeah.
But nyame pese me kan say o man ni dia share president Mahama san say eso obo man ni ho ban. Eso ma o man fo bia ho to no, including managing our resources, including managing our money. It will say until some play ni be bad here. At least me our play me too kwaya ko ichiri. E kwanto no yesa me koye me personal staff. Me koye o man ejuma. Iti ma too kwan akwaba. Enye so o ka say eno na meye. Because by November na ye play ni ba. Sa de no be history. Iti wo betimi ka say oh per the constitution we understanding of the constitution article now already here no. If say a conflict of interest, that's okay. Opa, test it in the law. If you think that President Mahama has done something that is against the constitution,
I don't have to.
It's a reason why he should be even impeached.
Yeah.
It's awful say who you be what na media no. You have lawyers who can do pro bono for you. Go to court and test it.
I don't need.
It's na ye who say asama who can no. But what mean tena on ka say o betimi atena waka. But that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Me so me opinion no say near President Mahama ye no me die me ye gada ni. Ni ya me ne say me tua tax.
The kwan so I don't know.
Me dem yalate.
Me obi an ka say we yalate ni.
No worry, you gonna.
Nia me can say me gana ni am ye ne say me tua tax.
Me
Obi o protect me tax ne die me come side. En fa me ho ni brother dey no use a and no dey protect me taxes because I don't know the ye adwuma ma me.
Okay.
It is one protect me taxes am me a. Mami nka say wie. One protect me taxes am me a no na be ha me. Odi mi sika e be ha me. Because President Mahama use me sika anyhow. So Martin say President Mahama ko use me sika currency ostentatious presidential jet. E be ha me ena manye bia ka e fa President Akufo-Addo hu. President Akufo-Addo e di mi sika akoto amna. When use me sika unwisely. But so be wo ho na President Akufo-Addo ho ka so be si asori da ama oman no e na odi onu ani sika si ya. In fact, yes I no catch re. When he said he was building a national cathedral, he said, "Oh, use your money, ska." Until so no be try and trust.
We are not discussing. We are discussing President
Mahama's travels. Me can't say my yet.
Let's end.
Be sure money sika presidential jet and your money sika dey current. It is a won tias here. And your money sika. And ye ka. It is so media obi obetimi protect your money sika. Ni brother will be a no betimi use na protect your money sika. No wetimi ko si school dan wo obi a oni school dan no wetimi akoye ensu am obi oni mo na eche ensu no mu a me there I prefer that president than a president who will use all our resources to rent a presidential jet and be flying over this world,
It's not true that you use all our resources.
including renting
It's
a
not
presidential,
true. It is
including
not
renting
true.
a jet
It is
to
not
go
true.
and watch Tottenham. My friend is a
Tottenham
Tottenham
Hotspur.
Hotspur.
It's not
That was
true.
Spain.
President Akufo
And now
use
President
all
Akufo
our
renting jet for
resources
chair.
to
It's
rent
been there.
jets.
You can have a right to disagree with me.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just like I also have a right to disagree with
Yeah.
you. And as to the law, you are not the law.
Yeah,
The law is always the law, depending on who is interpreting it.
I see.
Like my brother said, two lawyers can even disagree
On the same sentence. Yeah.
It's me interest in say President Mahama FS play no the koye den. The koye o mine juma.
All right.
In fact, when you sika kra fi Korea wa bre, ye di ye niam afoforo bi okroma.
You.
Nti me at least I'm born me taxpayer no and ye hear me no because me taxpayer now the person me who said ye juma afoforo.
All right.
It's you know that's my understanding
Okay.
and that's what
Thank you.
I will stand by.
Thank you.
Kwasi,
Um.
me, I admire everything that he has said.
Okay.
We live in this country.
Yeah.
I pray that God will give us long life, prosperity. It judges everything.
What
Give
is
time
wrong?
some time.
It's
Give
wrong.
time some time.
No matter how
You
the
see the way you have
posterity.
defended. I say me no agree. Ochina esisa. That's what be banana down for. Emma the cars who will cheer because
Okay.
what's the president Mahama J for crown the deal Krumanu see.
Kobe is being emotional about this.
Oh, he hasn't been emotional.
He has
That's-
been
that's
very
an
emotional about this.
That's emotional word. That's
That's an unfair statement.
Is that the word you can only use?
That's an unfair statement.
Yes.
It's an
How
unfair
can you say
statement.
so?
Emotional.
You are making your
Passionate
point.
about what
Somebody
you
is
Yeah,
making
okay,
his point.
passionate.
Was it
Yeah,
emotional?
passionate is emotion.
No.
Okay.
Somebody is passionate about
All
something.
right.
It's
So-
not emotional.
Okay, Kobe is very passionate about this.
Yes.
For all the wrong
Passionate about
reasons.
it.
That's what I wanted to say. So please, and
That's what you're also passionate about.
Me, I'm not.
Since he has been able to justify
Yeah, vehemently.
vehemently that the president is securing our pace. Tomorrow, if a president comes, now what phobia or what the latest car, no catch SS car no pa. Don't come and talk.
If the state doesn't provide for you, nobody will talk.
No. 'Cause at
So
this
the
time,
state said we
can
cannot hire a
Me,
proper
the
jet.
state can
The
for the
provide
president.
We'll
for
keep the money
president.
and
Alright.
use it for development.
The state can provide for the president,
Brothers,
but he has
we have to
opted to
go.
use.
We have to leave.
At that same time, they could do another say the state can provide na president to know so cast I can't win am pa. State in tofu nguma nobody should come.
In
and question.
Rohompo. CJ.
Kwasi,
Let's go.
the tie for us.
I was for Yanda Mosumasi and the Ayesha in the beer. This is the hottest hot in the evening show we have had on Afro City Extra. And for the second time appearing, my brother Kobe Houston didn't give a chance. He's always that astute when it comes to making his argument. It's like that with especially gentlemen. So we will rather meet again. Me and him and all of us will meet again here in the studio. He's going to be the permanent.
Topics we want and campus.
Oh no! We've already so many topics that we can't use this time to. So it's going to be very well. It's going to be the permanent Afro City majority leader in the house. Me, I'm Speaker Babe. I'll always be here, and then CJ and Chidi will help us interrogate the matters. I really enjoy his conversation. Honestly, you listening or watching, you don't have to take it other than what you saw. It's just men having conversations. We're going to continue our friendship forever. So, but I insist that arrangement right now is not the very best for the country. It's not the best. It's a bad precedence, and it has the potential of causing a lot of something like this in the future. I hope we don't get there. But ordinarily, it's one of the most beautiful gestures a brother can do to a brother. Oh, yes. To see your brother pushing you to reach high. So we'll meet again some other time. Thank you for doing the watching. We meet again. Thank you, DJ Nasco. Thank you, Efiake Chibedu, Black God, and all our technical production team. Thank you very much. Oh.